Hey y'all, my name is Grace Jai and I'm a senior at Fulshire High School. So today I kind of want to talk to you about the uncertainty of life and how God's bigger picture is so much more beautiful than we could have ever imagined. Have you ever thought to yourself, this isn't what I pictured? For me, I can say when I thought about my senior year, this is never what I thought would happen. I never could have even guessed that I would not get to finish my senior year. For me, I'm a person who has absolutely loved high school. I've had a great high school experience, and so it being cut short has really been hard on me and just not something that has been good, but I have continued to dig into God's word and trust that no matter what I'm feeling, that God knows the plan for my life, and he knows the plan for your life too. And he knew the plan for our friend Joseph. So I'm gonna just talk to y'all from Genesis 37 and kind of on from there about Joseph. So Joseph was his father Jacob's favorite. His father loved him. He had other brothers, and his brothers were not a fan that he was the favorite. So they decide, well, let's kill him. And then when brothers like, no, like we don't want to have that blood on our hands, let's sell him into slavery. So they sell him into slavery. Going on from Genesis 37 to Genesis 39, he gets sold to a guy named Potiphar. Potiphar and Joseph, they worked great together. Joseph did a lot of things to help him out and all that. But Potiphar's wife, on the other hand, was not so great of a person. She tried to get Joseph to commit adultery and do things with her that were not godly and unholy. And, Joseph steadfastly trusted in the Lord and said, no, like I'm not going to do that. You're married to Potiphar. You're not married to me. Well, she decided to tell everybody that he did do those things and completely lied on his name and got Joseph arrested and thrown into jail. And I can only imagine if I was Joseph, like I would be crying out to the Lord, like, why is this happening to me? I have only trusted you and, talked to you and grown with you. Like, why is this happening? First his brothers sell him off. Then he gets thrown in jail for a crime he didn't commit. And now he's a prisoner for something that he didn't do. And I can't even imagine that. Well, as he's in jail, he can interpret dreams very well. And he stays in jail for a really, really long time and gets forgotten about and all this. And I can only imagine just the nervousness and anxieties that he has and just completely wondering what God's plan is for his life. Because right now, for him, it's not going very good. Well, then Pharaoh has this dream about 7 good cows and 7 bad cows. And he has no idea what that means. Well, it gets back that this guy in jail can interpret dreams. So he calls Joseph up and he's like, this is my dream. Tell me what happened. So basically what happened in his dream is that there were going to be 7 years of plentifulness and like great crops, great everything. And then 7 years of starvation. So you need to stock up. And so he's like, oh, okay. Like, thank you. You're really good at this. And Joseph continues to interpret his dreams for him. Well, then little does Joseph know, Pharaoh is now going to appoint him like in charge of Egypt. Starting in Genesis 41:41, Joseph is in charge of Egypt. And so now, like his whole life has just changed. He went from being in the bottom of the pit, like in jail, forgotten about, no family, to now he is basically a prince. Joseph has gone from prisoner to prince. And yes, it took time and it was years and it was hard and it wasn't easy. I can't imagine having my name lied on and lied about and nobody believing me while I'm still fully trusting in the Lord. But God said that in this world you may have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Right now this is trouble. We are in troubled waters and this is not fun. It's not easy. And it's honestly scary. Not being able to know what's going to happen, it's scary, but holding true to the facts that God's greater plan for our life is better than anything we could have ever imagined. So yeah, we're in a really hard trial right now, and a lot of us have lost the last little bit of our senior year or our senior season in sports. And I mean, it's nobody likes going through it, and Joseph, I can tell you, did not like the trials he was put through, but he never once gave up on God and never turned away from God. And that's what we need to do. Not turn away from God, not give up on God, but continually just reach into his word and talk to him, and just trust that no matter what happens, God has got us. And it's time to just go all in on God, and just put our full trust in him. Thanks.